Once upon a time, there was a little girl whose father and mother had died, and she was so poor that she no longer had a room to live in, nor a bed to sleep in. And at last, she had nothing else but the clothes she was wearing and a little piece of bread in her hand that some charitable soul had given her. She was, however, good and pious, and as she was thus forsaken by the world, she went forth into the country, trusting in dear God. Then a poor man met her, who said, "Ah, give me something to eat, I am so hungry." She handed him her entire piece of bread, saying, "May God bless it for you," and went on her way. Then came a child who moaned and said, "My head is so cold, give me something to cover it with." So she took off her cap and gave it to the child. And when she had walked a little farther, she met another child who had no jacket and was freezing. So she gave her jacket to that child. And a little farther on, one begged for a dress, and she gave her dress away as well. At length she made her way into a forest. It was already dark. Then there came yet another child, and she asked for a shift. And the pious girl thought to herself, "It is a dark night, and no one can see you. You can very well give your shift away." And she took it off and gave it away as well. And thus she stood there, with nothing left at all, when suddenly some stars fell down from heaven, and they were nothing else but hard, shining thalers. And although she had just given away her shift, she was now wearing a new one, which was of the very finest linen. Then she gathered the money into it, and was rich all the days of her life. The Star Tailor is a fairy tale that was collected by the Grimm brothers in either the late 1700s or 1800s. I don't remember right now. But I think, as with most fairy tales, they have a well of knowledge behind them, which I won't or I can't go into because I'm simply not very good at explaining those sorts of things. I think the gist of it is that instead of seeking to possess earthly objects, we should focus on loving, helping, supporting those around us, our neighbour, our family, our friends, because the only way we can love God, and I think I'm quoting or paraphrasing Saint Catherine of Siena, is through loving our neighbour, because God can't do anything with our love, because he is perfect, whole, and perfect. So he doesn't need our love, but the way we can love him is through loving our neighbours and helping those around us, and not through acquiring earthly possessions or clinging to temporary objects, whereas instead loving human beings is an act that is eternal. But yeah, that's what I think. I might be completely wrong. I might be way off or completely misunderstanding it. and feel free to correct me, but hopefully what I said was at least in alignment with Christianity. If it is, then I'll be happy. If it's not, then I'll have to fix that. again.